Hello students, today I am going to teach about the disorders of circulatory system. Okay, disorders of circulating system. So here in our syllabus we have the few disorders about about heart and the circulatory system. So we will discuss about these disorders. Okay, so here first one is hypertension. Hypertension, or it is also called high blood pressure. High blood pressure. So this is the first disorder. Okay. So hypertension or high blood pressure. So normally in our body the blood flows in the blood vessels. So blood flows in the blood vessels with the help of pressure. Okay. So that pressure is called blood pressure. So normally blood flows in the blood vessels with the blood pressure. So normally in a healthy human being, in a normal healthy human being, the blood pressure is normally called as BP. Blood pressure is 120/80. So here 120 is the systolic pressure. Next 80 is the diastolic pressure. So already we will learn in the cardiac cycle. In the cardiac cycle, systole, diastole, cardiac diastoles stages are there. So here this 120 indicates the systolic pressure. The 80 indicates the diastolic pressure. The units are 120 by mm, 80 mmHg. Okay, millimeters in mercury. So these are the units. So this is the normal blood pressure. Okay. So in this blood pressure is measured by sphygmomanometer. That instrument is called sphygmomanometer. With the help of this one we can measure our blood pressure, normally called as BP machine, but that actually called as sphygmomanometer. Okay. Next, if the blood pressure is increased, okay, so that called as hypertension or high blood pressure. So if it is, the blood pressure is increased, okay, due to the various reasons are there for increasing of the blood pressure. If the blood pressure is increased, so that is called hypertension or high blood pressure. If it reached to 140 or over 90 mmHg, that called as high blood pressure or hypertension. So when the blood pressure is reached to 140 over 90, that called as hypertension or blood pressure. So longer time in our body, if the longer time that high blood pressure is continued, or our blood pressure in longer period it continues as 140 by 90, that called as hypertension. If the hypertension continues for longer period, it damage the vital organs. The high blood pressure, if the high blood pressure is continuous for longer period, so it damages the vital organs like brain and kidney. So these vital organs they may damage due to the high blood pressure or hypertension. Okay, so this is hypertension or high blood pressure. Next, coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease, this is also called, in the short form we can call also CAD, coronary artery disease. Sclerotic artery disease, sclerotic. Okay, so this is the spelling. Atherosclerotic artery disease or coronary artery disease. So which means what will happen here, the accumulation of calcium ions, okay, accumulation of calcium and cholesterol and fibrous tissue or fibrous fibers, these accumulated in the, or accumulation of calcium, cholesterol and fibers in the coronary artery. So coronary artery. So what is the function of coronary artery normally? Which supply the blood to heart muscles. These coronary artery which can supply the blood to heart muscles. So here whenever this calcium, cholesterol, fibrous accumulated in the coronary artery, so what will happen? The narrow, for example here, for example this is the coronary artery. If accumulation is take place like this, if accumulation of this calcium and fibrous in this tube, so what will happen as a result? This tube here, the lumen of the tube get decreased, narrowing of lumen of the coronary artery. So as a result what will happen? The blood cannot easily pass into the heart, okay. So as a result what will happen? The blood supply is decreased to heart muscles. The blood supply will be decreased to heart muscles. So what will happen if the blood supply is decreased to heart muscles? So as a result the oxygen shortage will occur. Oxygen shortage to heart muscles. The sufficient of oxygen cannot supply to the heart muscles. So that condition is called the shortage of oxygen in heart muscles. That condition is called ischemia. So if this condition is continuous for longer period, if the sufficient amount of oxygen cannot supply to the heart muscles after some days, so the muscle cells get died due to the shortage of oxygen. So as a result the muscle cell get died. As a result the heart cannot work properly. Shortage will occur. That condition is called ischemia. So if ischemia continued for a period of time, it leads to the myocardial infarction. So that condition is called myocardial infarction. Means the muscle cells get died due to the shortage of oxygen, okay. So that condition is called myocardial infarction. So as a result the heart cannot work properly, so that is also called heart attack. Heart attack will occur. So finally it leads to the heart attack, okay. Next, what are the causes? Causes for this coronary artery disease? Mainly smoking, diabetes and hypertension also. Okay. So in these conditions the persons may suffer from here this coronary artery disease. Okay. So this is coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease is also called atherosclerotic artery disease. Okay. So it's mainly occurred due to the accumulation of calcium ions, cholesterol and fibrous in the coronary artery, especially in the coronary artery. So what is the function of coronary artery? These blood vessels which are supply the blood to the heart muscles. So whenever these these are accumulated in the blood vessels, the arteries become smaller, narrowing, the lumen become narrowing. So as a result, the blood cannot flows properly. So as a result, blood flows is decreased, as well as the oxygen supply is also decreased to the heart muscles. So as a result, here oxygen shortage will occur. That condition is called ischemia. This condition is called ischemia. Okay. Next, if this condition is continued for more period of time, so the muscle cell get died. So that condition is called myocardial infarction. Okay. So that is also called heart attack. So heart attack means the heart cannot work properly. Next, mainly it's due to the smoking. Next, diabetes and hypertensions. Okay. So next one is angina pectoris. Angina pectoris. Okay. So this is commonly called chest pain. Commonly called chest pain. It is warning signal to the heart attack. Means before heart attack, it gives the warning signal to heart attack. So that's why here this is warning signal to heart attack. Okay, commonly called as chest pain. Let's start with chest pain. Next, it is also mainly due to the accumulation of calcium, cholesterol and fibrous. So in coronary artery, artery. So what will happen? If these accumulated in the coronary artery, so the lumen become narrowing. Lumen become narrow. So what will happen? The blood supply decreased. So as a result, oxygen shortage will occur. Oxygen shortage is occur. So this condition is called ischemia. So this is ischemia. So up to here, so these conditions are called angina pectoris. So here what will happen? The myocardial infarction is not occur. Means the muscle cells cannot die. Just oxygen shortages will occur. Only ischemia is occur. So that condition is called angina pectoris. So if it is continues, okay, if it is continuous, it turn into the coronary artery disease. Okay, so mainly this is also due to the smoking, hypertension and also diabetes condition. In these conditions, this disorder, the angina pectoris, is occur. Next, fourth one is heart failure. Okay, so this is the last disorder. So heart failure means heart cannot able to pumps the blood to different parts of the body. Means heart cannot able to supply or pump the blood. Pump the blood. So that condition is called heart failures. So due to the many reasons, the heart cannot work properly. So what will happen? The blood cannot pumps to the body parts. So that condition is called heart failure. Due to in this angina pectoris or coronary artery disease also. So that leads to the heart failure. When the lungs are damaged, so in that condition also the heart cannot work properly. So that condition is called heart failures. Heart failures means heart cannot work. So that is called heart failures. So these are the 4 disorders in our syllabus. We have these 4 disorders. Okay, hypertension, coronary artery disease, next angio pectoris and heart failures.